got my rods and reels. It's the real deal. Got plenty of room, so come on. Come on.
Picture you here.
Fiji, quite honestly, is my favorite place on Earth. It's right out of a dream. The Fijian Islands are about 6,000 miles from my house in California, but it's an easy, direct, overnight flight to get there and worth every minute once you land in paradise.
Home again.
Invited down to Kadavu Island to again experience my friend's premier eco-adventure resort called Matava. They put you up in a bury, which is really like a 5-star hut on a jungle mountain. But aside from the accommodations, it's the world-class diving and fishing here that keeps me coming back. I'm down here with great friends Mike and Sandy from San Diego. I'll have some great hang time with old friend and co-owner Richard as we spend time on the water diving and fishing with world-famous Joe Tuco, the captain this week.
Diving, fishing, massage, great food, great weather, great scenery. Where do I want to spend my next vacation? Matava.
IGFA Anglers Digest is proudly sponsored by Tropic Star Lodge, Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation, Cobian Footwear. Step into quality, comfort, and performance. Mojo Sportswear. Get your mojo on today. Halco Lures. Making smart fish dumb. Wild Ocean. For the future of fishing.
Now I'm really excited because the first day of fishing I have to myself. So I invited one of the owners, Richard, to come fishing with me. Let's get it on! Oh, bait spring right here. And we're gonna go out and fish GTs, giant trevally, which is a much beloved fish throughout the South Pacific. It's in the jack family. They get up to 130, 140 pounds.
Every time you cast, you're anticipating this lure getting hit. It's like, this is the one, this is the one, this is gonna get nailed. And that is the excitement of this.
You really gotta rely on your captain because fishing that close to the waves, to the reef, you make one mistake, it could be a big one. And Joe Tuco is one of the best captains in Fiji. He knows these reefs, he knows the way the waves are gonna move that boat around. I have full confidence in Joe at the wheel. This looks like the spot, right here. And what these GTs like to find is channels, open highways, and they don't have to be very wide. 10, 15 feet, 20 feet wide is all they need. But channels where they can go from the inner reef right out here and stay under these waves. You find those channels, and that's where these GTs with tide flow come in and out, from inside to outside. I'm actually going to a lighter stick now. This is the Diablo 750. There's a little extra tip on it. A little bit lighter Halco. Really, really flings. But if I hook one, I'm going to really have my work cut out for me. You just got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? And the answer to that is, yeah, I do. There it is! Oh yeah! Woo! That's it, come on around, just like that. Great job, Rich. GT, nice fish. Oh, that's the one. What a gnarly fish, man. That is all bone. Because as soon as these guys come in, the sharks take off. They'll literally hit them with their foreheads. That is why this fish is so respected in the South Pacific.
All right.
All right, that's it. Thanks for the memories, buddy. Woo! GT for me. Last one. About 15 minutes later, hooked and landed another one. So much smaller, but so much power in the bite. Oh yeah. Mwah. Nice. Victory is sweet. And I'm thinking, hey, 2 or 3 GTs in a day, that's good. That's really good. The last thing I expected is when Joe Tuco starts screaming, tuna, tuna. He points offshore, and about a half mile out, you can see these birds working, fish foaming, and it's tuna. Got right up next to the boat, and the thing came unbuttoned. But you know what? The bite is it. It's all about, you know, the tug is the drug. After losing that fish, I'm like, Joe, get in the game. Oh, he's on! He gets bit, and he lands his. How cool is that, man? Good job, Joe. It's like a wild ocean, right? This is that wild oceans moment. Everything's going off. All right, buddy. And on the way in, we see some more tuna activity. We get out in that, and Joe catches another one. Up and Over the rail. Another little 15-pound football. Good job, Joe.
The huckle is smoking.
I love these guys. I got it. How fun. So the second day, we're gonna fish with Mike and Sandy. And I'm really excited to do that because I've never had a chance of fishing with them, but I know they're both very astute anglers. And we're gonna go out for yellowfin tuna. Oh yeah, we gotta get bit. This is crazy. It's like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Yeah, look, tuna's right here, blowing up. Tuna time.
Tuna time.
Tuna time, baby. That's one. That's a good yellowfin. And sure enough, Sandy hooks up. It looks like a pretty good fish the way it's screaming line off that reel. This is a good fish.
This one's not getting away.
Good job, Sandy. Look at you, man. I'm telling you right now, that girl knows how to pull on a fish, had the rhythm down, and brought that fish to the boat. Good fish. That's a good 50-pound fish, 50, 60. Sandy, first fish on the boat. 3. We're on, we're on. Oh yeah. Feels good, feels like a nice Dorado. Nice female. Nice stick.
Woo! Good job.
3. Good, 2, 3. What a shot. We decide to give up trolling, come back inshore, maybe do some popping and some jigging. Mike's on. Who's home? Oh, nice! Mike hooks up a green job fish, a really interesting looking fish, kind of a snappery looking thing, big teeth on it, big head.
We'll go for his mom or dad now.
So after Mike caught that green job fish on the jig, we thought, you know, let's give this a good shot for GT. So we're plugging and plugging and plugging. And Mike hooks up a nice fish, snaps him off. Woo!
Oh! Not didn't come off.
No, beaten.
Bit off?
Yeah, beat up. Yeah.
He was fishing a big Halco popper, the biggest one they make. The thing literally ate the entire popper at its throat and cut him off with his teeth. That's nuts. Yes! There it is! I'm on! I'm on! Oh yeah! Oh, so much power. 10. A 10-kilo fish. This is a small one. This is like a 15-pound, 18-pound fish. But you see how hard he pulled?
Oh, man.
Unbelievable, huh? Hey, little guy. Well, we'll let you go back. Thanks for the thanks for the thrill this afternoon. Kelly, good job, dog. And then, as we're going along the coast, we find the popper that Mike snapped off. I don't know what the chances of that are, but it's probably like a needle in the haystack.
Bill, one of the hooks broke off.
Check that out, Mike.
I mean, that's, what's this, 4X?
Yeah, that's a mustad, big mustad.
It's an animal. Put that one back on again.
Roger that, with a fresh hook. It was great to actually be on a boat all day fishing with Mike and Sandy. It was a really bonding experience with us two. An amazing day. Fresh fish for dinner. The next day we're gonna do something that's very dear to my heart in Matava, and that is go diving. Because this time of year, our springtime, is when the mantas collect at Manta Reef. Manta Reef is a dive located where there's an opening in that barrier reef, the Astrolabe Reef, where a lot of that algae-laden water comes out of the inner barrier, comes out into that outer area, and all that soup, that algae soup, is perfect feed for those mantas to come in and filter through their gills. And Sandy is like beyond Thunderdome, thinking about to see these beautiful manta rays gliding by like jet fighters. So Sandy, are you excited or what?
I am so excited, I can hardly stand it.
We look down and we're already seeing mantas. And these aren't small ones. Oh, no, these are 10 to 15 feet across. Film these beautiful mantas cruising by. And then after that, you've got these tropical fish, because the butterfly fish, the tropical butterfly fish, the diversity of the different species in Fiji are some of the widest variety of butterfly fish in the world. So there's all kinds of that stuff to look at. Not to mention groupers and coral trout and the clownfish.
There you go. That's it. You're on.
Unbelievable. The manta rays are slowly going by you. And the animals are so graceful. They're just like floating. All this beautiful, colorful reef in front of you. Really cool stuff. So it's one of those iconic dives. We're already having a great morning here at Matava. Today's not over yet. The cool thing about Matava is you can dive in the morning and fish in the afternoon. So going back out with Mike fishing again, it's just me, Mike, and Joe. And after catching all those tuna on the poppers the day before and talking to Mike about that and the experience of it, I was really hoping that was gonna happen. What do we slow down for?
School of tuna.
You see tunas?
Yes.
Boiling up here?
Boiling up here right now.
Well, let's try these little skim skips. This is that new Helco bait. It's actually a swimming kind of a skip bait. It's not a popper. It's literally a skip bait. Looks like a ballyhoo or a flying fish. Let's try these on those tunas. Look at them, those are good fish. A little foamer of tuna. All right, Mikey's on. Woohoo! Oh, I'm on! I'm on! Oh, yeah! This is crazy. I mean, you're literally seeing yellowfin tuna skying out of the water and eating your Halco tuna.
Didn't take very long.
Okay, buddy. See ya. That was fun, huh?
Oh yeah.
Does it get any better than that, Mike? Joe's got a good one. What a pig! That's it. Look out for the popper. Good fish. Yellowfin tuna, baby!
Yes, baby.
That's our fanatic moment of this trip. Oh man, this is a great shot, guys. I can't wait to get back to the kitchen at Matava for Joe to get his hands wrapped around that red handle of that Bubba blade. These are the nicest flaying knives I've ever seen, I've ever come across. Check this out. 7 inch, and look at that, okay?
That's really nice.
It's really, and look
Nice
at the flex.
pointing. Yeah.
There you go.
Very flexible, yeah.
Check out the handle on that.
Look at that.
Isn't that
That's a
nice?
thumb grip,
Yep.
this one.
Yeah.
And then one, you go to the side,
Yep, or a thumb if you're coming through this way, if you want to turn the blade.
and you go there.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Look at that.
Look at the flex on the blade,
Look at the flexible blade.
and look at how close you got to the bone.
That is a knife.
Now that's a knife.
It's a knife.
IGFA Anglers Digest, proudly sponsored by Reactor Watches, Best Built Performance Sports Watch, period. King Sailfish Mounts, from the water to your wall. Tough Line, braided lines for the toughest fish. Bubba Blades, the ultimate sportsman's knife. The Los Cabos Tourism Board.
We wake up and the weather is perfect. If we're gonna make a trip out to the bank, this is the day to do it. There's an offshore high spot out there and it's got everything. So we're really excited about going out to the bank. And when Richard heard that we were going out there, he rallied to go out fishing for the day. We get on the high spot, we start deep jigging. Right! And we get a double hookup. And the way they're pulling, these look like dogtooth tuna. Mike's real excited because that's a species of fish he's never caught before. Richard, we don't know how big his was because he snapped it off right by the boat.
You want me to help you to carry that small fish?
No.
Oh yeah, baby.
Mike brings up a fish, I think it was about an 80-pound dogtooth.
That was a handful.
Put your hands this way.
Fanatic moment right there, 2, 3. Your first dogtooth, man.
Hook up.
All right, good job, Rich. Richard hooks up again. We bring it to the surface, we realize, wait a minute, this is an amberjack. And when we look at this fish, there's teeth marks on it. So it's either a dogtooth that got a hold of it, or, my fear, sharks.
That's fresh. I thought something bigger was holding on to it to start with.
Oh! Well, I hook up, and I'm bringing my fish up, but he gets picked by something else, and I just had the head of an amberjack. Guess who's down there? Joe suggests, look, it's best we leave because these sharks are here now, and everything we hook, we're not gonna land. So he suggested we move off to another part of the reef and do some more fishing. Let's do it, let's change it up. It'd be nice to get a little breeze on us too. So we put out some lures, and I put out my favorite blue marlin lure, this green stem scent, and it got bit. It got bit by something big, and it snapped us off. Wind it in, and where it snapped, was where the mono top shot tied to that tough line braid, and I had to blame myself. I had trusted that knot on that reel for a couple of trips. That's something you really need to change every time you go fishing.
You fired, Bill.
I blew it because the fish that bit was not a wahoo. There it is! It was a blue marlin, which made a grand appearance with my favorite lure in its mouth. So we changed the pattern up a few times, trying to raise another blue marlin. For naught, we had no more luck after that. But you know, we had a great day. On the way home, we see this huge school of dolphins. It just warms your heart, just to know that there's that kind of life out there. What a wild ocean this turned out to be, man. Unbelievable. It's a great way to end the day. It's our last day of fishing. Mike and I want to make it a special day. Joe says, you know what, let's go fish some real estate that we haven't seen all week long. Some spots that he hasn't fished in a long time, but he's had a lot of success on GTs, some of these other reef fish. So that's exactly where we headed, up around the other side of the island, up this place called Ono Island. There's a GT, it's gonna be right out here, man. This looks like we should be just getting hammered. He's on! All right, Mikey! Stay tight, that's it.
No.
Oh. GT1, Mike 0. Yeah! All right! Mikey's on fire this morning. Oh, it's a jobfish. That's actually a pretty good sized jobfish, huh? Is that like a snapper species, eh? Yeah.
That's a snapper species.
Good job, Mike.
Fun. I know it's fun to catch.
Dig that. Oh, that's a cool shot. Really cool fish. Mike, this is a beautiful place to fish.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thing is, I think every fish I've caught has been a different breed.
It has?
Every one.
Well, there's always a lot of diversity here in the South Pacific.
Well,
but-
I would say so.
Yeah. Is this the spot, Joe?
Yes, this is spot.
You know the cool thing about this kind of fishing is it's an upper body workout. And every cast you're looking at something different. So I dig about this.
Let's try jigging, Bill.
Okay.
It's a little bit quiet, the GT, I think later on when the tide is changing.
Alrighty. You want this one or that one? This is your lucky rod.
I'd say both of them are lucky for me.
Attaboy, Mikey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's on. Keep him
Oh,
tight.
I lost it.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. And my heart went out for him because I knew he wanted that last thrill. He didn't get his, but I got mine. Oh, boil. There it is. Oh, good fish, good fish. All right, E.T.
Keep the pressure on. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, man, it's good fish.
Looks good.
There you go. Oh, yeah, good fish. Not super big, but that just shows you how much power these fish have. It's unbelievable. See you, buddy. Mike, it has been such a blast fishing with you, buddy.
Oh, same here. I've enjoyed this thoroughly.
Unbelievable.
Rank's right up there. This is as fun as I've had.
Dig it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What a great time. You know what? It was the perfect fish to end the perfect trip with the perfect people. That's what fishing is all about.
Murphy, nice to meet you.
I'm Bill. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. How many villages come to this particular
Affiliated
school?
in the school, okay. We have about 3 villages
Okay.
and 5 settlements.
My cameraman, Daryl Van Slack, collected a bunch of things in Toronto, Canada for the kids, for the school.
Got all the borders.
Daryl brought crayons, pens, coloring books, writing pads, stickers, all kinds of great stuff for the kids, as well as candy, right? Easter chocolates.
I think this is the first time that they'll be seeing Easter eggs.
Oh,
You know what's inside?
Yeah, chocolate.
Okay. Come.
We're dinged up already.
that's pretty cool. I was tearing up. Pretty cool.
Fun. Very fun.
I loved it.
Okay, we're approaching Kadavu now. The students from the village, they walk to the school. The other 2 villages, they have to board. This waterfall here, this is the source of water to the village. It's coming right from the spring, right on the hilltop. So the water is just like free. Enjoy Mother Nature, enjoy.
Oh, those kids, I can't believe they jumped 30 feet in the air off that cliff.
And this one, you're awesome, yeah! It's experiences like this that make travel worth it all. Coming to a village like this and see the souls and the hearts of the people here. They're living so happy with nothing like we have in the Western Hemisphere.
Yes, that's true.
These kids have none of that. And look at the smiles on the kids' faces in that school.
Yeah.
That was heartwarming. Absolutely heartwarming.
Thank you.
Thanks for the experience.
Let's go, people. Let's go.
Is he a captain or a drill sergeant? I can't make trips like this without huge thank yous. Mike McGrath, Sandy Kaiser, thanks for taking the effort to coming out here to Fiji. I want to thank Richard and Jeannie for being out here at Matava, and also to Captain Joe Tuco for being there and putting us on all these fish and this great diving this week. I want to thank, more than anyone else, the Fiji Travel Board. It's you folks that wanted us to come out to show the world what they can experience to come to Fiji, also to Fiji Airways, the amazing flights both to and from, and the friendly crews. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime bucket list location, and you all certainly have to make an effort to get out to Fiji.